What if I told you the so-called jobpocalypse isn't the end of work? It's the evolution of it. The Financial Times just called it the graduate jobpocalypse, warning that entry-level roles are disappearing. AI is rewriting job descriptions, and whole career ladders are being dismantled. But here's what they missed. AI isn't killing the ladder. It's rebuilding it with entirely new steps. I'm Amani, your AI career coach, and today I'm pulling back the curtain on 5 AI-powered job titles that are creating new opportunities, higher pay, and faster promotions for professionals who choose to adapt instead of panic. Because the future of work doesn't belong to the most technical person. It belongs to the most teachable one. Entry-level jobs are vanishing. Graduate unemployment is rising. Recruiters are cutting back on traditional assistant and coordinator roles. But if you look closer, it's not because humans are obsolete. It's because the tasks those roles once owned are being resorted between humans and AI. A few years ago, every office had data entry clerks, scheduling assistants, and customer service representatives. Now, those same individuals are being promoted into data quality analysts, automation coordinators, and AI training specialists. The titles changed. The opportunity didn't vanish. It just evolved. Here's the truth. When technology disrupts an industry, new layers of human oversight, creativity, and strategy always emerge. That's why history never repeats. It upgrades. So today, let's explore the 5 AI-powered job titles that prove your future is still wide open, and how you can pivot into them faster than you think. AI Operations Coordinator, the bridge between humans and machines. Think of this as the modern-day project manager for automation. Every organization rolling out AI systems needs people who can oversee integration, monitor accuracy, and coordinate between developers and end users. This isn't coding, it's communication, documentation, and systems thinking. If you've ever managed workflows, tracked deliverables, or handled client communications, you're already halfway there. You might supervise a chatbot launch, test responses for tone and accuracy, then brief leadership on customer feedback patterns. You're part translator, part analyst, part quality control. Reframe tip: if your resume says coordinated team communication, rewrite it as optimized cross-functional workflows between AI tools and human teams to reduce delays by 30%. Entry-level AI operations coordinators are earning between $72,000 and $110,000, depending on industry. You don't need to code, you need to connect dots between humans and automation. And here's the kicker. This role didn't exist 5 years ago. That's how fast new ladders are being built. Data Quality Analyst, the guardian of AI accuracy. AI systems are only as good as their data, and this is the role that ensures that truth stays intact. While data entry used to mean repetitive manual work, data quality analysis means verifying, cleaning, and improving the data AI depends on. You're not typing in numbers. You're protecting the foundation of billion-dollar decisions. You review AI outputs, spot anomalies, label data, and refine training sets so the system becomes smarter over time. This role blends analytical thinking with ethical responsibility. If you've ever worked with Excel, CRM systems, or quality control reports, you're already fluent in data hygiene. Reframe tip: change maintained spreadsheets to audited and standardized data inputs to enhance AI decision accuracy. Data quality analysts are scaling fast with median salaries around $85,000, and top-tier industries like finance and healthcare exceeding $120,000. In the AI economy, trust is currency, and data quality analysts are its bankers. Prompt engineer, the architect of AI language. Prompt engineers aren't programmers, they're strategic communicators. Their entire job is to design instructions that help AI produce accurate, ethical, and creative outputs. Think of it like this: AI is a Ferrari, but it only drives as well as the directions you give it. Prompt engineers write those directions. If you've ever written reports, trained staff, or documented SOPs, you already have 60% of what this role requires: clarity, logic, and the ability to translate goals into instructions. Instead of saying generate marketing ideas, you'd write generate 5 social media campaigns for eco-friendly beauty products targeting Gen Z women. Include one idea that uses AR try-ons and one leveraging influencer collaborations. That's precision. That's prompting. Entry-level prompt engineers can earn $90,000 to $130,000, while senior-level prompt strategists in enterprise environments are already exceeding $200,000. As AI spreads, every company will need people who know how to talk to machines in human language. That's communication on steroids. Human AI collaboration specialist, the new middle manager. As AI tools handle more repetitive work, leaders are hiring collaboration specialists to design workflows that maximize both machine efficiency and human creativity. They train employees on AI tools, build internal policies, and monitor where automation helps versus harms productivity. If you're a teacher, trainer, HR professional, or team lead, this role is your evolution. Imagine being the person who teaches departments how to integrate AI ethically, efficiently, and with empathy. Change trained staff on internal tools to led human AI adoption initiatives that improve team efficiency by 25%. Human AI collaboration specialists are earning $95,000 to $140,000, with growth potential into AI strategy director roles exceeding $200,000. AI ethics and compliance officer, the moral compass of the machine age. This is one of the most mission-critical roles of the decade. As AI enters hiring, finance, healthcare, and policing, companies need professionals who ensure those systems are fair, unbiased, and legally compliant. AI ethics officers review algorithms, monitor outputs for discrimination, and enforce accountability standards. It's where law, psychology, data, and leadership intersect. If you have a background in HR, law, education, sociology, or governance, this is your pivot lane. Change developed policy guidelines to implemented AI governance policies, ensuring transparency and equity across digital decision systems. Starting at $110,000, senior-level AI compliance officers are already crossing $250,000 plus in tech and finance. Demand for this role is expected to triple by 2027. AI ethics isn't a niche, it's the new HR. So, what do all these roles have in common? They didn't replace humans, they require humans. Every one of these new titles exists because AI can't do what humans do best: interpret, adapt, read, empathize. AI automates tasks. Humans redefine value. Here's how to transition into these new roles. Identify your transferable skills. Look at your current job description and circle verbs like analyze, organize, coordinate, train, or research. Those are the verbs that map directly to AI-related roles. Learn one tool per month. ChatGPT, Notion AI, Gemini, Power BI, or Zapier. You don't need to master everything. You need to demonstrate curiosity and literacy. Rewrite your resume and LinkedIn headline. Replace passive job titles with growth-oriented ones. Ah, customer support rep becomes AI-assisted customer experience specialist. Office admin becomes automation workflow coordinator. Your resume should read like the future, not the past. Share one insight a week. Post something you learned about AI in your field, even a simple reflection. Recruiters now search LinkedIn for keywords like automation, workflow, prompt design, AI adoption, and digital transformation. Posting once weekly makes you 5 times more visible. Track your transformation. Every time you automate a process, prompt a tool, or teach a coworker something new, write it down. Those micro stories become your career ammunition because your new title doesn't start when a company gives it to you. It starts the moment you begin acting like it. The opportunity is real. According to the World Economic Forum's 2025 Future of Jobs report, 85 million jobs will be displaced by automation, but 97 million new ones will emerge, a net positive of 12 million. And McKinsey's 2025 update projects that 36 million net new hybrid roles will be created by 2030. That's not job loss. That's job evolution. The fastest growing categories: AI operations and analytics, green and sustainable tech, digital education, human-machine interface design, and trust and compliance. Every major industry is hiring people who can bridge human judgment and machine logic. So while the headlines scream AI is replacing employees, the data quietly says AI is hiring humans who adapt. Mindset reset from fear to framework. Change is uncomfortable. You're not broken if you feel nervous about AI. You're just human. But fear thrives in uncertainty, and strategy kills uncertainty. When you can name the new roles, learn their language, and practice the tools, you replace fear with focus. Your career doesn't end because your title disappears. It begins again because your value expands. This isn't the Industrial Revolution, it's the intelligence revolution. And every revolution creates new leaders, the ones who decide early that they'll lead the shift, not follow it. Choose one of the 5 roles and study it. Read 3 LinkedIn job listings. Note the skills they mention most often. Then spend 20 minutes learning one of those skills on YouTube or Coursera. Just one role, one skill, 1 hour. Do that every week, and in 6 months, you'll be unrecognizable. Because in the AI era, success belongs to the consistent learner, not the one who consistently panics. The Financial Times may have called it a jobpocalypse, but AI is actually rebuilding the job market. 5 emerging AI-powered job titles are opening new doors. AI Operations Coordinator, bridging human and machine workflows. Data Quality Analyst, ensuring AI makes accurate decisions. Prompt Engineer, teaching AI to understand context. Human AI Collaboration Specialist, leading ethical, productive integration. AI Ethics and Compliance Officer, keeping innovation fair and transparent. Each of these roles pays more, scales faster, and rewards adaptability. AI doesn't erase your career. It elevates it. If you choose to move with it, Don't wait for the future to arrive. Start training it today, literally and figuratively. Because the professionals who learn to collaborate with AI won't just keep their jobs, they'll create new ones. That's the strategy. That's the power move. And that's how you rise above the noise, stand out above the rest, and land your dream job in the AI era. Give this video a thumbs up if it gave you clarity. Subscribe for weekly strategies to stay future ready. And share this with a friend who's still nervous about AI taking their job so they can see the truth. AI is creating millions more. Don't miss tomorrow's episode. Deep Dive Saturday. The hybrid careers of 2030. The skills you'll need to compete with AI. It's the roadmap for everything we've talked about this week. I'll see you tomorrow.